the people, organizing the podcast and all, told him to resign. So it's more like Isha was sacked with style. I don't know if you understand. It's not me that said this thing, no, because
Wait, who? Lucky is resigning or the
no,
Nedu?
Nedru now.
Nedu. The
It's not me that
host.
said this thing, no. Yeah, it's part of the host for the podcast. All right, moving on to the next story. It's here that you should be ringing the bell. So I'll say, invite me, TVC. I need to defend myself. Very dark man films. Nigerian social media critic Martin Vincent, popularly known as Very Dark Man, that's VDM, has publicly requested an invitation from TVC News to address allegation made against him by comedian Deeone during a recent broadcast. Deeone accused VDM of mismanaging NGO funds and claimed the existence of a compromising video involving VDM. In response, VDM posted a video on Instagram vehemently denying this allegation and urging TVC News to provide him with a platform to defend himself. He expressed concerns about the network credibility, suggesting potential bias if not given the opportunity to present his side. This story is more interesting. I mean, this is where it gets more interesting because when D1 said all the things that he said on what's the name on Honest Punch, right? We are like, okay, what's going on here? Now we noticed that VDM was only just attacking Nedu and not attacking the main person that said the whole thing. The person that, according to him, said he instigated the whole thing. I mean, the fact that he was there, everything. Even Nedu did not know that this was the plan. Now he went to TVC. He granted an interview with them and he had a conversation. And there he started stating everything. In short, this time around he came with evidence. So, when he said that, what's his name, Very Dark Man is probably sleeping with other men and is into men and all of that. Of course, everybody's like, okay, what's that? Because, D1 has been saying this for a very long time now. Show us evidence, he did not show us. But guess what? For those of us that watched that broadcast, you would see that he has it in his phone because he showed it to the male broadcast lead and the male broadcaster there, and that one saw it and say, okay, and that just shows that there's definitely an evidence. So it just makes sense that TVC have to call VDM so that VDM can say his own part on this story. I mean, this story is just becoming more interesting. The 20 million naira that was taken out from the NGO allegedly that was used to get a Range Rover. I mean, till now it's just D1 saying it, and according to D1, he has proof, he has evidence. Did you see? For those of us that watched that video, the way he carried that file, I'm like, this guy is supposed to be a lawyer, man. Joe Buster, this guy is supposed to be a lawyer because there's just a lot to it. But I mean, now that VDM has come out to say that it's important for him to be there, I think it is. But what do you think about the story?
I mean, obviously, let him be there. Let's hear from the two sides. Let's just let the drama continue since that's what we're doing right now, drama.
So that's what we are doing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, one came on the news, said this, let the other one like, let it roast for some time,
Right.
let it cook, and then it will eventually die out, sha. But
Of course,
let it cook, sha. I mean,
but it's not looking like D1 is going to back out anytime soon because he keep mentioning the reason why we are doing this is to correct video, is to teach video. In my head, I'm like, why they teach person when Tell me.
sometimes people like to I don't know anything about D1, but there's one thing I'll say. Sometimes people like to project. So it's like whatever, is going wrong in them, they would want to find it in another person and try and fix that person. Meanwhile, they should be trying to fix themselves. Really and truly.
So you think D1 is having his own personal issues?
I don't know anything about D1, but he probably is having his own personal issues because why is he so pressed? Do you understand? For it to be scratching your skin like this, you must just, yeah. But once again, I don't send and both of them. I don't even know. Do you understand?
I got you.
I feel like VDM should be allowed to go and defend himself. So they say.
Right. But I mean, I think that's what should happen. Let's see if they would bring him on board, and let's see what he even has to say. What will he say that will be different from all the things he has been saying on all the videos he has been posting?
Yeah.
I'll go on the short break now to come back with more gossip for you guys. Stay with us.
my people. The name is Oluchi, the Igbo Blondie. I'm a broadcast journalist and television producer, and you are watching Gossip Gala.
Hello, this is Funny Arch here, and I'm here with Gossip Gala. Do you love gossip? What's Gossip Gala?
Hello, everyone. Josh Tucker here. I want to tell you all to keep watching Gossip Gala for entertainment, trending gist, and when you just want to relax.
This show, if you're not listening to this show, if you're not watching this show, I don't know what you're doing, because this is where the tea is, okay?
All right, thank you so much for staying with us. Oh yeah, well, it's time to come and pepper some people. Tell me that video that you were were you celebrated like that? Tell me.
No, I was celebrated.
But
like,
what do you think about all of this setting? Like, I mean, those people that their partner's probably, outside or somewhere, and they're like, oh, baby, please, there's something in the house. I want you to help me go get. And that one is getting back home and he's like, hey, I'm seeing everywhere, all red and white.
I mean, obviously, it's nice. It's nice. Everything is, like, it's all nice. But I don't know. I just like to laugh because I just wonder, like, who is the person that goes around with the phone recording all of them while all of this. Now, to me, it's just funny because, like, if you actually, like, imagine the scenario, they're probably like, okay, like, come, yeah, bring the phone, come and record me in this angle, yeah, come this angle. Bro, it's just funny. Like, it's like it should all just be natural, but then you see. But then, obviously,
gosh,
like, people obviously just want to, show off online and everything. So, yeah.
I love this so much. Let me tell you the three videos I love so much. So I like the first one. That's the Nos Mirage. Nos Mirage is my favorite person, you guys. Okay, one of my favorite persons. Then you said David Doe and Choma giving us the source. You guys, come on now. See this one, very simple and classy. I love it. Like, I love it so much. Then, what other person? Then the last couple. I can't even remember their name, you guys. I think Ashley, is that her name? With her husband. I love those two because, I love those two because, I mean, there's just this simplicity that comes with their romance. It's simple, but expensive. I don't know if that makes sense, but I beg, enough. Let's
Why is there
let's
Christmas
stop
tree
dreaming.
still up?
And also not that one night. These are bad belly people, you guys.
No. Like, just why is the Christmas tree still up?
I mean, it depends. What if I feel like let me tell you this. That some people don't know.
We're approaching Easter.
Should they go do now? This woman, calm down. You guys still have to calm down. Now, do you know that the kind of things you literally see around a couple, right? Also determines if probably that thing probably brought them together. Let me give an example. You talk about the whole Christmas. Wait, should they go do now? I thought this got to wait.
Just end this your conversation. You're going to a different spectrum.
No. I've literally met a couple that for every time they have like a celebration together, be it an anniversary, be it whatever, there's always like this particular symbol that they have around them. Like they always add it to the decor. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you ask them, they'll tell you that.
Because you're still not making any sense. Just free what you want to say. There's
if
no
these
reason
two persons met at Christmas, I'm not joking. You cannot actually take that out. Okay, you know what? Hands up. Let's continue the conversation. Which kind of look is this on you guys?
No, because it
doesn't have to make sense to you. It doesn't have to make sense to you. At first, it makes sense to the couple. We keep it moving.
If a couple mess during Halloween, that couple will keep Halloween decorations in their house all throughout the year.
On that particular day, you cannot tell if that is actually just put that out on that particular day.
God's beauty. It is about reaching 3 months since Christmas. There's no reason why their Christmas bro.
I wish there's anybody's.
If you want to give an excuse for them, you can say no. You can say maybe like they've been busy like with the kids, just not had time. Okay. If you even want to give an excuse, not because they met during Christmas
that
they're still keeping Christmas
we'll go with that.
Yes,
they are too busy.
That's the only thing to go with. Yes, but they were busy enough to decorate the house for Valentine, but not to take down that tree.
This girl,
I'm so sorry, but yeah.
Jerry. Moving on to this next one I see here. You guys should tell Oni to be coming down. I beg you. We have Wenzel Williams excused Joy in Miami after signing legal document to fight guardianship.
I'm not tired of Wendy Williams.
I'm not even going to lie. But okay, let me read this out. So, Wendell Williams, the former talk show host, was recently spotted at Miami International Airport on February 15, 2025, appearing on bit as she arrived to celebrate her father, Thomas Williams' 94th birthday. This marks her first social outing in months and comes amid her ongoing legal battle to terminate her court-appointed guardianship. So I actually like this one. Do you know why? Because if you remember the last time we had a conversation, exactly, and the fact that she felt isolated, and I mean, if you see what was stated here, it is her first social outing. So it just shows that since she had the whole guardianship, whatever, she has actually not even been going out. And of course, such a person would definitely feel isolated from the world. So it just makes sense that she went out for this one, at least to celebrate her father. I mean, 94th, for 94th year, that's a lot.
Obviously, I'm happy for her. Like the guy said, she was, squinting through the airport with smiles and everything. So, yeah, Wendy Williams, I mean, you're finally getting that bit of freedom and whatnot. So you go, girl.
And that's what I was also stating the last time we had a conversation around this, because it's one thing to say, oh, you're guiding this person. It's another thing for you to now be like a lord over her life, or for you to, now dictate the kind of things she's doing. I mean, the fact that you are guiding her, I think there should also be like let me just say, let me use this example. For example, times where I do something wrong at the house, my daddy said, oh, this one is Christmas. So back on it, you'd have literally given her just those breaks where, okay, you know what? Do what you want.
Yeah.
Go out, do these things, I mean, for a long time now, she hasn't actually not gone out, and this is like her first social outing. Man,
lovely, and it's with family. What a lovely, celebration.
Yeah. Moving on to the next one here from from Igwe, we have here a lot of Igbo men are rich and classless. Noble Igwe shares observation. In his words, let me read this out. I will not stop speaking against this unruly behavior until we learn to do better. Respectable arrangement and treat our host with the desired respect. You came to an event, saw a dedicated area for dance, but you didn't see the reason to respect it. You pulled chairs up and sat down, blocking the entire room. How is it so hard to respect setup? A lot of Igbo men are rich and classless. They will come late to your event so that they can pull seats to the middle and sit. I am at this event and some are eating beans with their plates on the chair and an empty table behind them. Oh, Lord, that's too much. Zero respect for the host. We can't continue like this. I did continue to speak up.
I agree with him because it is embarrassing. And then again, like when you go to a party, like you don't even know who, all the guests are going to be attending. Like you don't even know who they naturally are.
Yeah.
So obviously, like, it's best, like, like, you show your best self. You can't, claim that, like, you're rich, you're prim and proper, but yet you go somewhere and then you start behaving like you don't have manners.
Right.
And then again, it's like, why can't you? Because, like, if I organize my party a certain way, that's the way I would want my party to be. If I put chairs and tables together and I gave people sitting arrangements, I would expect them to sit there because, like, there's a reason why it's organized in this said position. So why would you come to my party and then, disregard my setup, my arrangements, and just do as you please because you have no manners? I absolutely agree with this Igwe. Noble, I said Igwe. Sorry, Noble Igwe man. Like, yeah, he's right. And then again, like, why would you want to come somewhere and show that, like, okay, you're a mannerless fool? Why?
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That is a big one. Only calm down. So, yeah, I actually agree with what you said and that of, and that of Igwe, because honestly speaking, it's funny myself. You come person event and it show me say you go come late too. Because, of course, tell me why, you would literally come. Of course, people are like seated in certain areas, and probably you're feeling like, oh, I cannot sit down at the bar, because most of the time that's what happens. Yeah. Then you now take a chair from probably the back and you bring it to the front. Baby, do you not see the seating arrangement?
If you wanted to, be in the front, you would have come on time.
You come early. It's simple.
You don't come to someone's party. You don't go to someone's party and then displace them or displace their entire party. Like, no. And you'll not be in the dance floor. You'll not see one chair here, one like
what's going on when it's not a club or something. But another thing is it's one thing to not talk about the sitting arrangement, right? Do you know there are people that will literally go to like a party or something and they'll literally request for the kind of food they want. Oh, if you use this kind of plate dish for me, you're supposed to use one you've not met those kind of persons. I mean, when it comes to this whole party thing here, there's just a lot of things actually going down. And that's why I feel like it's important. The fact that he has come out and now start stating these things, it's important that, we keep talking about it. But I remember there's a video that we talked about one time like that where, this normal, go and serve yourself kind of thing. And she went there, I think the caterer also wanted to do something. And the caterer like, okay, I think you should hold on a bit. And when we are ready, we'll let you know. The babe started fighting them. That is not she wants to eat. That she's hungry.
Okay.
No jokes. Like, let me not
that's
call.
What I'm saying.
But, things happen.
See, this is what I know. Like, you'll go to, you carry yourself to a party.
Yeah.
You will now show your true colors. Don't you know how to compose?
Bro,
there's
pretend.
something called decorum and composure. At least just compose for the 3-4 hours you'll be there. Which one is? Somebody has said, okay, like we're still setting up. It's not time to eat. You look around, you see nobody else is eating. So why is it now you that want to? Do you have two heads? Why do you not want to be different?
I think
and
sometimes
then show yourself.
I think sometimes it also comes with the fact that they are probably rich, and that's why
Entitlement.
That's why Igwe made mention of the fact that you're rich, but at the
And
same time,
classless.
exactly, because some of them
Entitlement
want to tell me
to
that, I am rich, I can literally buy this thing if I want to buy it. So you should be happy that I am here.
Entitlement and entitlements to what? Entitlements that leads to embarrassment.
I mean,
is it worth it? Check yourself.
No, it doesn't. Moving on to the last story here. Cardi B. Okay, Offset disease. This is Cardi B in Valentine's Day song 10. This is Cardi B in Valentine's Day song 10. So on February 15, 2025, Offset released a new single called 10. Marking his first solo release, since 2022, which is the Swing My Way. Now, in the track, he emphasized prioritizing wealth over relationships with lyrics like, I don't need you, I got money. Why no names were mentioned? Fans speculate that this lines, refers to his estranged wife, Cardi B. Now, the couple have recently split during Cardi B's pregnancy with their third child and have been involved in public disputes, including allegations of infidelity and financial misconduct. Was this something I was expecting? No. I didn't see it coming.
It is something I was expecting. But my own thing is that, like, I don't know why, people just don't know how to protect the peace of their home and the peace of their family. Okay, like, yes, you guys may be fighting, you guys may, be separate and whatever, but, like, why would you, because, like, and I'm saying this, like, it goes to both of them because, like, Cardi B would also come out and say things. It's like, why would you go out there and, put things out there to the public, like, regarding, like, your private life? Also knowing that, like, you have kids that are going to grow up, hearing these things. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, if you guys are, like, done, like, just go your separate ways, co-parent, and just be done. Like, there's no need to, like, come online, backlashing each other back and forth. It becomes embarrassing. It becomes childish. And it's like, what do you really want your kids to grow up to? Or, like, in which environment do you want your kids to grow up to? Your kids are going to grow up thinking that, like, okay, it's okay to, go on social media and talk, trash about, like, your partner or, like, your baby's father, your baby's mother. Like, it's sad and it's embarrassing. You go on a whole song dissing your wife. Okay, what next? You guys reconcile in the next 2-3 years. Now that song is out there for the whole public to see, and you have dissed your wife.
How sure are we now that she's not going to give a comeback? Because I'm sorry, it's something I would definitely expect from Cardi B.
To me, it just starts unnecessary BS, unnecessary problems, because it's like, this did not need to happen. Okay, things are rough, things are in fact, things are as horrible as can be. You can have conversations between yourself, and you can, find a way to dissolve it and, let go. Not to come online and, like, you're, trash talking one another. And just, like, and then, you doing that, you also, like, give room for, like, your friends, your family, or whatever to, like, disrespect your partner, too. Because it's like, well, you clearly have no respect for them. Why should I have regards for them? Like,
Honestly speaking, I feel like this is even something that we are probably just lingering and all of that. Because, I think 2020 or so, she filed for a divorce and all. And somehow they came back together. And just when we thought that everything is okay, then they came out again 2024. There's just a lot going on.
That's true.
I remember
Generally, people in the music industry and relationships, they're just so unserious.
And why is it like that? Because it's more looking like a trend.
Money, options, free, just a bunch of different reasons. Boredom, like people in the industry, I don't want to say like, I don't feel like, they really fully like analyze, something before going into it. Like for the moment, it may feel right, it may feel great, but like they don't really like, put too much thought into like the long term outcome or like long term. So like you just tend to get into things real quick, like okay, like it's going good for me, more fame, more whatever, and then after a while they get tired, they get bored. It's not one like it's just and then you end up ruining someone else's whole entire life just cause you felt the need to not think things through.
So now that they're going their separate ways, do you think it's something that is probably like the best? Because I mean, of all the relations, I think Diaz is, in as much as he's on social media, at least they know they to drag themselves. And that's why I said I really did not see, Offset coming with this whole thing. Because, I just know that. I thought they were all calm. After he came out.
They fight a lot on social media. It's not the first. Like bro, Cardi B would go on her live. So, the time when Cardi B even came on her live and was like, yeah, I slept with someone else when I was pregnant.
When he said that
they just have a whole bunch of back and forth BS that does not need to be, like, it doesn't need to be for everybody to hear, because now nobody respects your relationship. Even if you guys were to come back together, most people are just going to think, oh, how silly, how, like, you guys must be fools. Like, it's not worth it. And knowing the both of them, they probably would end up back. Like, it's just so stupid.
Right?
Knowing you're going to do that, why go through all this
route?
Public humiliation or public embarrassment.
Again, I think
then your kids.
Again, I think it's because, so when you're actually in love with someone, but at the same time you're super angry with them. I think that's literally what's going on.
No, you're not a child. Learn how to control your emotions and your anger. You don't come online on social media and lash. A lot of people get really angry with their partners. You don't see them coming on social media. Oh my God, my partner just roar. Like, no.
I think I really don't know, but because just like you said about the whole musician thing, I think it's maybe it's a trend, but they just wait for themselves that if you don't do your own finish, you go do the next. Because look at the way it is in Nigeria, look at the way it is even in the Westerns. It's
just
really crazy.
People are just not serious. The industry is not serious. This is why you should stay far and wide and clear from men or generally anyone in the industry. You'll waste your time.
Really?
I'm yet to see an actual, real, surviving, healthy. Most relationships in general. Do I have applying to you?
Exactly.
All around.
Because I was just thinking through who exactly did we even make mention of. But it's just a lot. I think when it comes to this whole industry, whatever, you should probably just know what you're signing up for as a woman.
You should. If you get sent on the next day, don't be surprised, because you clearly, you hear stories way too often to not know that, like, this is actually what is happening. And eventually, at some point, it's going to spin the block back to you. And if it doesn't, you must be one real lucky woman or man, because women cheat too. Both ways.
True. But I feel like when it comes to, do we want to go down that line? When women cheat, it's quite different from,
No, I've seen women, I used to actually, believe that, when women cheat, it's like, whatever, but I've seen.
For certain reasons.
Not even, but actually, there's actually no reason to really cheat, because if you want to, cheat, just dissolve, the entire thing. But I've seen women who will just go out there and just cheat just cause. Not because, their man is not, just cause. I've actually seen it. And obviously, they say seeing is believing. So now I believe. Before I didn't believe, but now I indeed
So that
believe.
women just cheat because they want to.
Yeah.
Not really because.
No. Some women just.
I guess not for the money, because we had we have 3 lines of why women should
even
cheat.
If you're cheating for the money, that's stupid. Then leave your I'm so sorry, but
how's that stupid? What's the difference between that and hookup now? Come on now. So
you're cheating for the money. You're in a relationship. Why are you in a relationship if you're not if you're just gonna go cheat on your man for another man's money? I feel like that's the worst thing you can do to another man. No? You're cheating for another man's money. That thing will pain. That thing will literally pain your man. But yeah, people cheat. There's some women who are actually just I'm telling you, I think the day I was actually shocked was when, let me just say, one one girl I knew or like I had met, like she's
Right.
nowhere close to being my friend, because if you exhibit that character, you cannot be anywhere near me.
Okay.
So we went out somewhere, whatever. We got back home. You know how like after party vibes, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
This girl has a boyfriend, right? And she comes like she's in a full blown relationship. She comes to me and tell me how she really wants to, sleep with one of the people in the party.
What?
And then this girl goes up to the guy she wants to sleep with, tells him she wants to sleep with him. They go and sleep together, and she goes back home to her boyfriend and sleeps with her boyfriend that same night. Can you believe it?
My chest.
Do you understand?
No, are you sure she's probably not addicted to sex?
See, I'm telling you,
that's
some
literally
people
one of the
just
factors.
cheat just because. Whether you are, well, you can, you were going home to your boyfriend that very same night, and you were going to have sex with him that very same night. But yeah, you had sex, and God's beauty, I kid you
Only,
not.
tell me.
It was not even 2 hours apart, After she had sex with this guy from the party, she went home right away. And then she had sex with her boyfriend. The timeline,
I don't know what the time frame is for sexual addicts to be.
No,
it's
it's
to
not
be wanting more, but
it's
I
not
feel like that
even-
can also be like a clue.
So my whole point is like people actually just cheat just cause.
Yeah.
Like they may be even any like if you want to cheat, just why put someone through?
That's
Do
it.
that.
That's it.
But the show is
We'll
over.
come to the end of the show, you guys.
It's okay.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to have another episode with you tomorrow. Until then, stay blessed. Hey bestie, my name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make a no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices.